Recording now.
Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me?
Yes, they can hear you loud and clear.
Good fucking shit. Let's go.
As soon as you clear, fuck, shit, motherfucker. All right.
Let's go.
So,
Okay,
at the behest of most of the party, we are doing our beats session, the beats episode, as more people would call it. Naturally, none of the girls are here. But we don't need girls to have fun. We could just stare at our sculpting male bodies that are just, absolutely
Rippling
ripped with
muscles,
muscles.
Yeah, I have muscles.
My character is covered in feathers.
In feathers?
Technically, Gertrude's a girl,
Yeah.
so we do have a girl here.
Yeah, Gertrude. Yeah, I mean, we do have Gertrude, but she's the most muscular out of us. I mean, I don't know. It's between her and
Hey man, muscle mommies, come on now, bro.
Wait.
Rogar's into Gertrude for a reason.
Wait, Darius,
Come
you
on now.
haven't joined the D&D Beyond thing yet?
No, he hasn't.
What?
Kind of needs a character there. D&D Beyond. Do you use that?
Oh shit! Wait, I need that.
D&D Beyond? What?
Yeah. Do you not use D&D Beyond?
No.
I need you to send me a copy of your character sheet then.
I couldn't figure out how to make a character sheet in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. Then just send me a copy of your character sheet. Through
You do
Discord.
need to buy their source books to create some things.
My character sheet is using like a third-party app. It's not really an actual character sheet. Well, I mean it is, but
Then send me. Can you send me the link to it?
I'll just send you all the
Is it like 5e tools?
My features do not cover up. My features go longer than my phone screen, so I won't be able to post all that.
Okay. You're DMing them to me, right? Not. Oh.
The initiative is actually 9.
The initiative is actually 9.
Yeah.
Did you roll your Did you roll these?
Yeah.
Okay.
With 5d6, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, is it because you have improved initiative or something?
Yeah. Alert, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. I assume you know like what your character's doing, and I mean we'll worry about that bridge when it crosses. There's not going to be any combat in this session.
I have the pretty good idea of my character's combat rotations.
Yeah. Okay. So, to pick up where we last left off, you had all just finished killing the very first false Hydra to appear in the known history of this world. And after, we are now going to go to the aftermath of what happened, because before y'all went into the fight, Perla did call Maple, or did communicate with Maple that she needs to call all the King's horses and all the King's men, try to put back this town together again.
I'm kind of glad I wasn't there for that. Never mind.
Oh yeah, you weren't here last time, were you? Damn.
No, you said you somehow maxed out my character, even then I learned you didn't do jack shit.
What do you mean max out your character? I mean, I maxed out your character's damage potential.
Nah, you didn't use any sorcery points, you didn't get half as well. Remember, I have like a max, I think I remember if I did all the math correctly, there's like a max damage of like 300 something that I can do right now, and I'm saving it.
Oh, well, I
do it on
didn't.
children, you
I
know.
mean, I didn't. And I'm not gonna know your character inside out. I have to handle 3 other characters at the same time.
I'm pretty
Anyway,
sure sorcery points are just an all sorcerer thing, right? Or is that a draconic thing?
I'm
where
not
you just
familiar with 5e sorcery. I'm familiar with 3.5 magic. That's my shit.
Imagine.
You use a higher level thing, you get more damage. Where's the meta magic
sorcery
feats?
points are a sorcerer thing. I know, crazy.
Nice.
But yeah, covering what we did last time. Y'all beat the False Hydra. a party rather. Everyone except Darius because you weren't there. And then you called the King's Men and the Royal Guard. Well, I mean you're the Royal Guard, so I guess you didn't call them. But yeah, you were able to stop the false Hydra from transforming into its final form, and the last thing you remember is the whatchamacallit, the innkeeper sobbing and taking you in tears, crying because of her lost husband and all that stuff. And you feel the entire town really is crying. So you all wake up with a jolt, looking around in a daze, and seeing an unfamiliar wooden room with several beds, set up a lot like Maple's Ranch. Upon shaking the grogginess that visits you every morning, you remember everything that happened last night. The villagers, the false Hydra, the aftermath. And that's when you smell it, the distinct smell of pancakes. Pearl gets up and shakes her hair. The scarlet hair flying everywhere. And says, I was really hoping what happened last night was just a horrible nightmare. But here we are at my beach house. She puts on a ponytail and heads downstairs. Anyway, let's get down and greet our guests. We don't want to keep them waiting any longer. What do y'all do?
Am I there right now?
No, you're not.
Gertrude will take her tail.
What's Gertrude gonna do?
Why? What? Which tail though? Which one is out?
The dragon tail.
Of course.
The
Okay,
dragon-
hold on, I can
dragon.
barely hear
Yeah, I
you.
need to
Hold
turn
on,
you
I gotta
up.
turn you up.
Okay.
You're at 150. What?
Yeah, your mic's a
So wait, say
bit.
something.
I can move it closer to my face so that helps.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, ears. Holy shit. Okay, hold on.
Imagine having.
Okay,
a
try
mic.
again.
You don't have a mic?
Well, I have a mic, but you don't want me to use it.
Is
I'm
it?
kind of curious now.
Were you trying to using it? Is it the one you're trying to use last night?
No, well, no. This is the same exact setup as last night.
Oh. You know, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, so, God, which one? NPCs right now. So, you, Shia, and Candle all get up. And you see Candle kind of do this cat stretch thing where he has his claws out and he bends his back and like, yeah.
My expression of Candle way more.
Yeah, no, yeah.
This is feeling excessive.
Rogar just turns away. That just no. It's
Yeah.
not like that. He's going out. He's looking for pancakes.
My
He smells some
Gertrude's
pancakes. He's going
Gertrude's
for
already
them.
downstairs.
Okay. Where was I?
You're meowing.
As you all head down, more events from last night flash through your head. The slaying of the false Hydra, Rivali, Rimuru, and some Air Knights arriving to inspect the body, as well as Rivali introducing you to your new party member, who Poella revealed to be her training partner back when she was living at the Air Temple.
There was no body though, because remember we burned it.
No, or inspecting the remains of it. The last thing you remember from last night was exhaustion finally setting in, and you all opened the letter that you found on the way down. That was written by your former party member, Samson. And then you all just remember collapsing in the bed. Darius, so you're downstairs enjoying some homemade pancakes made by this nice farm lady. When you see Princess Cruella walking down, Her hair in a ponytail, her hand on her stomach. Did you make some pancakes, Maple? Oh, hey, I forgot you were here, Darius. Perella sits down across from you, yawning as you see the rest of the party coming down. You remember first meeting them last night as you flew here with Rivali and the rest of your squad, responding to Perella's distress signal, only to be met with a farmer girl, a ferocious-looking spider, and a baby hippogriff. Along the way, you were joined by this blue-haired guy who seemed to be friends with Rivali.
Blue-haired?
Yes, blue-haired.
I see.
Typing.
What do y'all do?
Apparently,
I want to eat more.
pancakes.
Usually we'll pour ourselves a cup of coffee if there's coffee.
Just gonna sit down next to Gertrude and just continue reading my book.
Your
You
bug.
just say
Wait for the
Rumaru
pancake.
has everything in this game that we have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
There
he
should be
does.
coffee.
Yeah, there's coffee, definitely. Yeah, so, Maple makes you some coffee. And now we gotta see it. And, yeah, Maple makes you some coffee, and yeah, does anyone else want some coffee to, perk you up a bit?
Roll waves his hand as a no. It's fine.
Alright. She brings Shia this giant glass
Watermelon.
container of syrup, and she's like, "I remember you like this a lot, so here you go." And when she puts it down on the table, you hear you feel the table go. Yeah, it just kind of bangs on the table and makes a loud noise. Oh fuck, Monica fell over.
What are the chances this table collapses from that?
0% because Rumiru
Make
made
it
this
of
table.
mahogany.
Yeah, it's made of mahogany. You know,
The strongest wood known to man.
you know, not just any mahogany. Mahogany forged in the depths of Xylon 445, where they do blood sacrifices on the xylophones. Oh.
Those terrifying xylophones.
Should I introduce my character?
Yeah, I mean, Pearl kind of did, kinda. But yeah, you can introduce yourself here.
Okay, so my character is an owlin. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like, they're owl things, you know.
Oh,
I
owl.
got it.
So we have another animal person
Name.
to join the
I
party.
guess so. I mainly picked it for the stealth shit, but then I also thought about it, and I feel like an owlin spy kind of makes sense.
Fun fact: the name of the party is Company of the Claw, because literally everyone here is either an animal or can turn into animals.
Yep, that was totally planned.
That makes sense.
Or it's a half animal.
My character's defining trait is the fact that he keeps a list of people who piss him off and plan to eventually take wrath on every single one of them.
Alexander would definitely be on that
One of the
list.
guys here kicked children.
What did you say?
One of the guys in our party kicked children.
Yeah, your husband.
Yeah.
I see.
Bro, they were asking for it. I'm just saying.
They were not.
asking for that level 5 fireball, alright? I'm just saying.
They weren't asking for it. The next people you fought were asking for it.
Nah, clearly
Hey,
they
what do
weren't
you
because we
miss?
got out of them perfectly fine.
What do you mean
Why are you
perfectly
carrying on?
fine? The Powerpuff Girls knocked you out.
Oh, yeah, to be completely honest, I've said this every time. I didn't think our health was gonna get healed in between the engagement, so I was just trying to get rid of the first engagement as quickly as possible.
We announced
What?
before that you would be healed every time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I clearly didn't hear it. I don't know. Maybe you should speak up. Bad DM. Bad DM. Totally not the player's fault.
Horrendous.
Besides, again, those saplings were asking for it.
Those saplings
Those
are.
smug little faces.
This isn't the DM talking. This is Pearl. She's just kind of confused when you said bad DM.
my character's game plan in combat is essentially, well, my character's a echo fighting assassin. He
Okay, but
spawns a fog cloud. He spawns his clone in, and then he attacks from the shadows because of Skulk or whatever.
are you telling everyone this in game as like your introduction to your character itself? Like,
No.
because I thought you were going to be introducing your character to the party here.
Is this another stealth character that I'm just gonna have to spam fog cloud?
You can do it as a.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Just
Yeah.
spam fog cloud for me to backstabs all the time. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Basically.
I also have blind sight and dark vision.
You have
so-
tremor sense?
No.
Okay, blind sight, that surprised me. Dark vision, I know. Everyone has dark vision.
Yeah, pretty much everyone.
I also have
Also,
dark
my
vision. I
character-
know!
My character also has wings out of his back, apparently. I guess
Oh!
that's how that works.
Just
Yeah,
like
so I
Rogar.
can actually fly, apparently.
Y'all are wing buddies. Though you can also fly from airbending.
Yeah.
Huh?
Also, I have alert, so every single time I should be going first in combat and immediately casting Fog Cloud. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
You're,
I rarely ever go first in combat, so
yeah.
I always roll bad on initiative.
Unless I'm rolling nat ones, I should be going first.
Oh, hold on. Don't. Oh, wait. By the way, you were supposed to DM that to me, not message it to the whole group.
Alright then. Hopefully it won't matter.
Well, now I'm gonna have to pin it here so everyone knows what your stats are, so I can come back to it every time. So yeah, just DM it to me. But yeah, you're all talking and introducing each other as they're eating breakfast. And as you all finish eating breakfast, Rivali comes in with a serious look on her face. So, about that creature you found, Rimuru is taking it to analyze it and see exactly what it is. He'll also be sending squads led by his ogres to see if more creatures like it exist across key locations. It'll probably take some time for us to get any information. So for now, how about you all take a break? It's been pretty nonstop for everyone here, and you're already at the beach. Maple nods excitingly. Yes! Remember you promised Pearl we'd have fun at the beach. Come on! Pearl
This
sighed.
seems like a
Seems like a what?
pretty open and shut case. We just go to the beach. Very simple.
This is the end of the campaign. We just go to the beach.
Truly.
This is the end game. We're in the end game now, y'all.
We're in the end game. We're gonna fight sand crabs the size of sand castles.
Yeah,
Not
you're
the
gonna
mud crabs.
you're
Not the
gonna
mud crab PTSD. Wait a minute.
you're gonna swim underwater and fight the Kraken. In its underwater layer, 100%. It's gonna happen. Watch, it's gonna happen. Puella sighs and nods. Yeah, we have had a really eventful past couple of days, I guess. Between the sewer monster, that Alcor Alexander, the dragon, whatever the fuck that last monster was. Oh, sorry, whatever the heck that last monster was. Alright, let's have a beach party. Follow me to the changing rooms. There's swimwear we can use there.
I guess Gertrude will follow.
Alright. So yeah, you and Shaya are all gonna follow. As well as do you as well as Candle. Do y'all follow?
Yes.
What y'all doing? Okay.
Does Rogar follow?
Does Rogar follow?
Sorry. I said, he passed out from the pancakes, I guess.
Stupid monkey says nothing. He said something, so he's not stupid.
Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Hello?
You missed
Are you
everything.
coming to the beach with us?
Oh, sorry. No. I had a knock at the door. Sorry.
Uh,
I didn't miss anything, did I?
no, we were just discussing
Okay.
what we're
We
doing.
slayed another
Gotcha,
false
gotcha.
Hydra.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
As you all head to the changing rooms, you see there are two different rooms split between boys and girls. And Corolla nods at the ladies. Come on, let's get changed. And as the girls head into the girls' changing room, you see Rivali stand guard at the door with a look that says, "Don't even think about it."
Brogar's already in the men's changing room. Didn't even give him a second glance.
Candle, he kind of walks by into the changing room as well, into the men's changing room. What are you doing, Darius?
I'm just gonna walk in.
To the men's changing room, right?
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
Not the other one.
He's just gonna walk straight in, bro. Doesn't give a fuck.
Walks straight into revolving. Like, what do you think, monk? As you enter the changing room, you see it's a pretty simple design. There's royal blue finish, and several of the benches on there are the same color. Opening the locker, you see a gray-looking swimsuit, and upon touching it, it becomes the same color as your nation designator, and then adds a corresponding element. So for like Rogar and Candle, both of yours turns red, and an orange flame appears at the bottom, kind of like those cars that have the flame things. For I have topic written here. For Darius,
Figure it out.
it turns white with a blue swirl appearing on the bottom left. Everyone roll perception.
Oh boy.
Well, all the men roll perception.
The men.
Where do I roll for this?
There's something called roll dice
here.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can also use your dice if you want.
Ayo, that's a 13.
13 total.
Passes a 14.
20.
Candle. Wait, Rogar, did you update your character sheet?
What? Yeah.
Okay.
I've always had it open.
14. Okay, so he hears it as well. Wait, so what did everyone get?
I got a
20.
13.
13?
That's crazy. My perception bonus is almost as high as that.
You got a 20. Okay. So I guess no one actually hears it. Well, Candle hears it, but Candle's not here, so I don't have to tell him what he hears.
Damn, I was even gonna say my character is gonna be listening in because that's one of his traits, but
You're gonna be listening in? I'd say roll with
Yeah.
advantage then.
roll with advantage. Okay.
Since you were actively listening. You pervert.
Well, it's an involuntary thing. He listens
Roll!
to shit.
What'd you get?
26.
With that, you hear it. You hear Maple exclaim, "Wow, Perwella, you haven't grown at all, have you?" Then you'll probably be like, "What do you mean? I'm taller than you." And quiet down, the boys will hear you. Maple giggles, "I wasn't talking about your height." And then you hear a very loud smack. Everyone else, you just hear a loud smack.
I wasn't saying Gertrude just a really, really loud fart.
I don't want to
Also
be
hear
part of this
Gertrude.
episode.
Are you gonna roll for
I
that?
don't want to be.
Gertrude, roll a stealth check.
No, she's not trying to hide it.
She's not trying to hide it. You also all hear a very large pout and whatever Gertrude says. Gertrude, you hear the ladies talking about their chest size. What are you gonna say in response to all this?
I mean, she doesn't really care. She just sees it's body parts, isn't it? It's body parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's usually why she has a vest. It's nothing
Bigger
underneath it.
target.
Fair. Um, I assume Shia and you are probably going to be kind of silent here as well. It's because it's in character for them and talking about some embarrassing stuff, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Anyway, after all that, the first to walk out onto the beach are the guys, and as you walk onto the beach, you feel normally the heat of the sand would bother you, but you're all used to the heat by now, and for Rogar specifically, it actually feels kind of nice when you sink your feet into it, because you feel the sands go between your little claws, and it just kind of like warming you
Rogar
up.
immediately lays down in the sand.
And yeah, as Rogar's out laying in the sand, making some sand angels, you hear Maple, Maple say, "Still, Puella, your swimsuit is so cute. You really pull off the royal colors." And as they come out, you see they're all in bikinis and with a skirt-like frill around the bottoms.
I need a
Gertrude,
visual.
your your
I
bikini.
demand visual.
Uh,
I demand a visual representation.
Here, I'll
Google.
explain to you thoroughly. Gertrude, your bikini is green with rocks along the frills, like actual rocks along the frills. You has a plain blue bikini with wave designs on the skirt.
This is the first session I'm a part of.
I told you were joining the pizza episode. If you had joined us session sooner, you would have been. I mean, it would have been the false Hydra.
That would have been the perfect time to jump in.
Yeah, dang. Maple is wearing what appears to be a light blue bikini with Rimuru in his slime form on the frill. And on her top, you see tiny bubble designs. Like just tiny little bubbles on her top. And then Pearla's bikini appears to be blue with gold outlines. On the frills of her skirt, you see what appears to be actual gold lacing with the world insignia on her top. And then you get to Shia, who, in all her gloriousness, is in bunny form, looking slightly red and embarrassed. Yeah, she's gonna be in bunny form this entire day. So, no fan service there.
Wait, I have the perfect reaction for this. I just need a few minutes.
Oh God, no!
Easy. Yeah, he can't get up. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit.
Fictional woman. Oh God.
Gotta love them fictional 2D women.
No,
Pixel art.
not like that. It's like a it's more frilly. It's like a kind of like a tutu. Ish.
Oh god, the typing.
The pixels, yeah. Anyway, you see Puella is holding a huge watermelon above her head. According to Rimuru, we're supposed to blind ourselves and smash this with a bat. I don't get why it would get everywhere, and we wouldn't have it evenly split. But it sounds like a great way to practice teamwork, I guess. Who wants to give it a try?
I think it's Gertrude. Let's give it a try.
We're gonna blindfold Gertrude.
I'm going to back away from this.
The earthbending barbarian. That sounds good.
Yep, that makes sense.
Alright, so Puella, she's gonna put a blindfold around your head, Gertrude, and she's gonna spin you around 3 times. Roll for Constitution.
Let me find my dice. Oh, I have dice right here. For what, sorry?
Constitution?
Constitution saving throw, I see. Oh, I dropped my dice.
Mm.
Ugh.
Nom, nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom.
That's a nat one.
Natural 1.
Oh god.
As Puella's spinning you around, spins you a bit too hard, and you kind of lose your balance. And once he stops spinning you, you're kind of dizzy. Your stomach is in shambles, and you end up throwing up all over the watermelon.
Not
Puella, she
watermelon.
kind of looks at the watermelon and is like, my bad.
Can she just pick it up and put it in the water?
Yeah, but I mean,
Does anyone want to eat it after that?
I mean, you're not eating the inside. You're not eating the outside. You're eating the inside.
yeah,
Okay,
but like,
that's the principle of
As long as you
the
watch
thing.
it, like, put it in the
Oh,
water.
that clearly makes it better, you know?
Yeah, 'cause we're right beside the ocean. Pick it up and put it in the ocean.
Also, the ocean water's probably not the best thing to put it in anyways.
Puella's like, I'm not picking that up. Who wants to pick that up?
You know what? I'll take a swing at it.
Rogar, it was your wife. You pick it up, clean it.
What? Okay, wait, hold on. I got this. Hold on. Let me just get my spell list. Hold on. I think I got the perfect spell for this.
Fireball.
We just
Create water.
no. No.
You stands up at this point and I'm like, I got it, and she got a beat. She grabs a huge thing of water from the ocean and just splashes the watermelon with water.
Okay, well, if it's a huge amount, won't it affect the people around it?
Yes.
Yes.
Where's my D? Thankfully, I rolled a 1% for the percentile, so it doesn't hit anyone.
Does it also not hit the watermelon?
It hits the watermelon, but the water goes straight back into the ocean.
The ocean.
Hmm.
Yeah. You was able to control the water so that none of it splashes onto y'all, and it just goes into the water. Now the watermelon's all dry, and
We should probably hang it in a different spot.
yeah, probably. Puella once again picks up the watermelon, moves it closer to the ocean this time, and gently grabs Gertrude and moves her closer to the watermelon, not right next to it. And then she spins her around. Alright. She stops spinning Gertrude. How are you feeling, Gertrude?
You should roll with disadvantage.
Roll disadvantage. Alright.
No rolls this time. You already emptied out your stomach. There's something gonna come up.
You'd be surprised.
So then Gertrude lets you go, and I didn't realize without any visual information, y'all don't know what a watermelon is. And I can't just tell y'all here because Gertrude's in the chat right now. So
I mean, I am a rock bender. So can't I usually, use the vibrations of the earth to figure out where?
you're in sand.
Yes, I guess.
So yeah, I'm just gonna roll to see where the watermelon is. And if y'all can... So everyone, Gertrude's blindfolded. Lead her to the way.
I mean, you can put it in the. Oh, he.
So
Wasn't
what,
saying
the
part of
watermelon's
roll.
going flying? Is that what I'm hearing?
This X will be the watermelon. Gertrude, don't look.
The only person who can see it is Rogar. He's not in it.
Okay. This is where Gertrude is. This is where everyone else is.
Where am I?
Your character, your little icon hasn't been made yet. I don't know what your character looks like. You're gonna be. Uh, you'll be this white X.
Amazing choice.
Where is it? Why? Mouse, please. You're just gonna be right here, okay? Yeah, right there, where the mouse is. So, start directing Gertrude towards the watermelon, yo.
Which one's Gertrude?
This one. That's
That
Gertrude.
one. Go straight. You got this.
We'll go straight.
Which way? Which way do you go straight?
Slightly left to the sound of my voice, rather.
You go slightly right to the sound of his voice.
Slightly right to the sound of his voice. Okay.
Okay.
We'll keep going until he says stop.
Okay.
You're going the wrong way. I should probably tell you this now.
Oh, he'll stop.
Okay.
Like, exact wrong way.
She'll turn around.
You'll turn around?
Until,
Alright.
Yeah, like a 180, and she'll walk back in the direction.
So you turn around, do a 180. Which way are you walking?
She's walking back the way she just walked.
Back the way you just walked.
Yeah.
Okay.
That looks about right.
All right. You're gonna keep going?
Yeah, she'll keep going until he says stop.
Okay. Are you gonna?
No.
No. Okay.
Uh...
All right. Okay.
Alright, you've
At
gone
this
past
point.
it.
At this
You've
point.
gone past it.
At this point.
Yeah, she says stop.
Our Air Pro's going. Hold on. Your Pro like right next to you. Now, hold on. Go back. You go back.
Oh, let's go back? Yeah, she goes back.
Okay.
Alright, it's right in front of me now.
All right. Are you gonna smash?
Yeah, she'll smash.
Okay. So you hits this block right here. You swing your bat down, and you just hit a bunch of sand.
Alright,
Turn left.
she'll turn left.
Okay.
You should probably swing now.
She'll swing again.
And then you swing down, and you make contact with the watermelon, and upon hitting the watermelon, it explodes into tiny pieces. Some bits get all over Shia's bunny form. Another one flies into Kira's mouth directly.
I want to try and use my reaction to airbend some of it off of the sand before it lands on it.
You try to airbend as a reaction, but since you weren't really prepared for it, you get surprised when a watermelon piece flies right towards you and hits you in the head. So you're unable to.
I have alert.
You have alert.
Yeah.
What does alert do?
I can't be surprised.
This isn't a surprise round though. It's just you weren't ready for it. The piece to be flying your way.
Yeah, I guess it's a fair point. You know what? I wasn't alert.
You would have been able to avoid it, but you were so focused on getting it so the watermelon will land on the sand, you didn't see the watermelon coming straight your way.
I did a little too much trolling.
Yeah. So yeah, the watermelon hits you in the head. You go prone. Rogar, you see a piece of watermelon coming your way, and it looks like it's heading straight for you. What do you do?
I think I just realized I was muted, but that's okay because I wasn't really saying anything of importance. I just No, I open my mouth and I eat it. I catch it straight in my mouth.
Okay. Rogar, you open your mouth, and the entire watermelon piece goes into your mouth. Roll a Constitution throw.
What? Shit. Okay. I mean, I guess I might choke on it. God.
It's a huge
I-
piece.
I really thought Gertrude would run into the watermelon. That was kind of the plan there.
Gertrude is the entire time Gertrude was sidestepping.
Sidestepping.
Yeah, because the first she was facing
Keep my
facing this
19.
way. You're 19. You're able
Keep my
to
19.
swallow it down all the way like a good boy, and it
All right. I'm losing this call. I'm losing this call. This is too nah.
You're able to not choke on it as it goes down your throat.
I'm leaving this call. Find a different way to explain. If
You're
you can.
able to swallow the watermelon without choking, just like Kirby does in that gift.
I'm leaving this. Watermelon's a
My
term.
Puella, no watermelon comes our way, and Gertrude, you feel a lot of watermelon juices all over your face, and you feel chunks of it in your hair. Do you take your blindfold off?
She'll leave it on until someone takes it off.
Oh, okay. Puella's gonna walk up and hear Puella behind you go like, "I'm taking your blindfold off," and she takes it off. Another thing, Darius, Gertrude is a giant. Or not a giant, what do you call it? Goliath.
Goliath.
So she takes huge steps, easily stepping
That's,
over the watermelon.
Over? I
Yeah.
thought it was on a strobe. It wasn't on like a string tied to a tree or something?
No? You're no
No,
tree.
okay,
You're just on the
I must have
floor.
I had a different vision of it then.
Oh. I was doing like that one standard thing where they put the watermelon on the beach floor and someone with a blindfold bashes it in.
I was thinking pinata, personally.
Oh, well, I mean, that's fair. We do live in Texas. Anyway, y'all managed to smash the watermelon. Some people got some watermelon. You see Saya over there in her buddy form, adorably chewing on a watermelon as she's like just rolling around in the ground, just enjoying life. I can picture it perfectly, but I can't actually explain it perfectly. Actually, a lot like that gift with Kirby, except she doesn't swallow it whole. She's slowly munching on it.
Pretty sure we have a perfect gift for this. Hold on.
Yeah, I was grabbing it.
Man, I'm thirsty. Kind of like that, yes. Except instead of being on a
So
plate,
in tune.
Lover lovers.
instead of being on a plate, she's kind of holding it against her body and chewing it like that.
I have fallen prone.
Yeah, you're eating dirt.
Dirt.
Gertrude's gonna walk into the sea to wash off the watermelon.
You is just kind of just water bending the watermelon juices off of her face, and then after you all finish having fun with the watermelon games, Portal's gonna say we should play some other games. We want to build a sandcastle.
I have a game. That's it. I don't say anything else.
What game do you have in mind, Darius?
I'm just gonna walk away.
He was always weird like this in school too. It's just an odd boy. You see, kind of just lay down in the ground and be like, I'm just gonna tan. But then he starts making a sand angel. And you see he's really just having fun. But he's gonna tan. He's all professional and
You want to bury a candle, Rogar?
Candle?
Yeah, let's dig a hole and throw in the hole and bury it.
I'm down.
Alright.
Rogar is
see-
immediately Rogar's pulling out his wings and just digging out huge chunks of sand.
Wait,
You
what are
see,
y'all?
little did she know, I was actually playing the quiet game the whole time. She lost.
Yeah.
Both Corolla and Maple are gonna go swimming. And Raleigh kind of disappeared after y'all went to change. You don't know where she went.
She's lifeguarding.
Girls' locker room sniffing.
Oh my
She's doing her
god.
part-time job of Baywatch.
Yeah. Even though she's not at the thing.
Yeah, she's at a different age.
You
There is-
he's also gonna be swimming. He's gonna turn into a shark and be swimming like that.
Darius is going to be standing in the water at shin height.
Shin height.
It's really hot with feathers, apparently.
It's really hot with feathers. Yeah. You can.
So, and isn't wet feathers also not a good thing?
Yeah, that's why only shin height.
You kind of feel someone watching you while you're just standing there. Roll a perception check.
Oh boy. About to roll a 32 here, watch that. That is not a 32.
Okay.
17.
Out of nowhere, you feel someone tackle you into the more you feel someone just tackle you and hug you into the water, and
Am I being drowned?
no, you're not being drowned per se, or he's not trying to drown you. He might be by accident, but you kind of feel someone's body. You kind of feel like claws on your back, and you hear a purr, and you're like, "I caught the bird."
Not the bird.
And everyone else, you just kind of see Candle on top of fuck, I keep getting your character's name. Darius. You kind of see Candle on top of Darius, and then Corona like, "Oh fuck, I forgot to actually eat his people." So what do y'all do? Are you gonna go save Darius, or
How deep is the hole?
I'm pretty sure I'm burying someone right now. All right, I am like committed to digging this candle-sized hole.
You see,
I don't
now-
need
the candle-sized hole?
Get underwater.
How deep is the hole?
Well, you know, like in animes, how they dig the building.
So far, I mean, how fast would I be digging? Would you say, like?
If you're using your
I'm
wings to
scooping
dig,
out full wings full of sand.
how big are your wings?
God, I don't know if it tells you that specifically.
Yeah, I don't think it'll tell you that.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a percentile, and depending on the percent, it'll be how big your wingspan is.
We should probably do mine while we're at it.
Yours? Okay. I got a 38% for yours, so I'll say it's about I don't know. It's not on the smaller side, but it's not that big. It's like I don't. How tall's your character?
It's for me.
Yeah,
Oh, he's I think if I remember correctly on his sheet, he's 5'11".
5'11".
So
So I'd say
30%
they're
of that is like 3 feet and an inch, right? Something like that.
yeah. I'll say with your 3 feet wings, you're able to scoop them up pretty fast and a lot. So the hole you have is really deep. At this
Let's go.
especially with Gertrude's help.
Okay, then I would say we're currently putting Candle in the hole.
Well, Candle's not even in the hole right now. He's on top of Darius, trying to eat
So the
him.
hole is good now, right?
Oh, the hole's good. Okay, okay, yeah. We need to go get him then.
Please. My strength is ass.
As there as you're going down with a cat on your back, you kind of look up and you see waves, but then you see this fin approaching you fastly, and
Ghastly.
and
Grammar.
and as the fin gets closer, you see a shark jump
I
from
wanna summon my
underwater.
echo. I want to summon my echo on the beach and then teleport to it.
Roll a concentration check.
Oh boy! Wait, concentration. Wait a minute. Is this like proficiency bonus? I don't remember which one this is.
Pretty sure concentration is tied to wisdom.
Wisdom. All right.
I thought it was just the con check. It was a constitution check.
Oh, just con. Okay then.
Which is wisdom?
No.
So if you have a proficiency or a plus or minus in that.
16.
16. You're able to summon your echo on the beach, but then as you see the shark is leaping above you, and as the shark leaps, you see the shark transform into you, and she kind of grabs Candle by the nape of his neck and throws him off of you. He slides onto the beach near the giant hole.
Smiles on their face. Ominously leaning over him.
He's gonna look at both of you and be like, "Did you feed him catnip again?"
What?
Did you successfully feed him catnip in my absence?
No. We did not.
But even if you did, I thought he was immune to that shit. I
He
was
is.
cooking something up.
He is. He's not immune to that shit.
Oh wait, he's not?
He is. Yeah, he's immune to it.
He is now.
Okay. So my plans are still on track then. Good.
What do you mean your plans? He's immune.
No. It's okay. You'll see. In the coming sessions, you'll see.
Okay.
My big sorcerer brain is churning.
But yeah,
I'm
you
going
doesn't.
to add the cat to my list of people.
Perfect.
I would like to help them in digging this hole out.
Pick him up and just dump him in the hole.
I mean, Gary could just rock bend the whole bend. And sand is a part of Earth.
Yeah, and then since you're not blind like someone else is, you could easily do it.
Me?
What?
Who are you talking to?
I was referencing Avatar, y'all. Stop. He's blind, so he can't really sound it.
Yeah? I thought you were talking about... I don't know the characters. If you can't tell, I don't really know the characters. I just know that the two in the call are married. And that one's probably...
I mean from Avatar, The Last Airbender. Toph!
Yeah, Toph. Yeah,
The
I know.
character. Have you never seen Avatar, The Last Airbender?
I have seen Avatar.
Then how do you not know what I'm talking about?
I do know what Toph is about. I didn't know you were talking about Toph.
He said, okay, whatever. Do y'all
I
toss?
thought you were talking about someone in the part, like Darius
Yeah,
or somebody was
exactly.
like
That's what I was
blind.
thinking.
That's why I was like, wait, someone's
It's like,
blind?
what?
Did someone get sand in
Yeah.
their eye or something?
Yo, we're
Exactly.
playing an Avatar-based campaign. Expect Avatar references every now and then.
In the middle of when we're
Right.
talking about the party?
Exactly.
Okay.
Avatar references come by daily. What do y'all do? Are you gonna toss Candle into the
Hole.
pit?
Yes!
We're gonna
Into
put
the
him-
hole!
Obviously Candle's not gonna want to.
No. I lay him down like this.
You're gonna do what?
Looking general.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure with Gertrude's strength, I don't think he can do anything about it.
I mean, you can always, dodge y'all. You just keep running away from you all.
Nah,
I'm
Okay, wait,
grabbing
hold
him
on, hold
by the
on.
nape.
So right
I'm
now
just gonna.
he is on the ground. Are y'all gonna try to pin him to the ground?
I'm going to try and just pick him up by like the neck,
By the neck.
kind of.
He's
Well, it's a cat, isn't it?
he's at the back seat, yeah. But
Yeah, good enough then.
roll a animal handling check.
Animal handling. Okay.
Okay, roll again.
Animal
Probably-
handling.
Yeah, I'll probably just do a wisdom check on this. Oh, so if you don't have animal handling proficiency, it's just gonna be wisdom.
Uh-oh. That's a 5.
That's a 5. As you try to approach him and grab him by the nape, you have no idea where his nape is, so you just end up grabbing his neck, and he kind of just struggles out and slips away from you, kind of running on all fours to get away.
Richardson chase after him.
Okay, you're gonna chase after him.
Yep.
I think he naturally outspeeds you.
Then she will earthbend the sand so it can't really get anywhere.
That's smart. Roll a.
I want to airbend to slow him down. To aid in this.
Okay. Darius, roll a dexterity check, and Gertrude, roll a strength check. And add your proficiency.
Rolling really bad. Again,
13.
got a 6.
6.
Uh-oh.
Okay. He's gonna roll with disadvantage since both of y'all are working together. Okay. You're gonna open a giant pit of you're gonna make basically the sand form a hill, an uphill that slides him directly into the hole. And as you make this pit, Darius is slowing him down and sucking him with like this wind vortex. So he has a bunch of air drag. So it kind of catches onto his like fur, I guess. Since he'd be shirtless right now, and breathe, and kind of lands him on his butt, and then he starts sliding down into the hole. And the whole time you just hear him go.
We have a hole right here. We don't even need to bring him to the other one.
No, what Gertrude ended up doing was instead of just using slants to slow him down, she just made this ramp of sand that sunk him directly into the big
Right
hole.
into the hole.
Yeah, that y'all dug out.
Perfect.
And then you hear a loud thud as he hits the bottom, and he's like,
No, Miriam.
"Ow!"
At least his head's sticking out so he can breathe. Yeah, Miriam.
He gets up and like, "My bad. I don't know what came over me, y'all."
I'm gonna remove his name from the list.
For now.
You walks
now.
up to everyone surrounding the hall. I'm like, "You good down there?" Yes. Did
I'm
you
gonna
learn your
lower
lesson?
down,
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna summon my clone and like have the clone kind of like hang down, so that way, like I don't. How big is the hole? Like how deep?
I'd say we got it to like maybe like a foot above his head. Deep.
Yeah.
So like if you were standing in it, it's still a foot up to the like lip.
Yeah.
It should probably be an arm height, because otherwise they can just kind of grab it and get out.
Well, it's sand, so you can grab it. You
Uh,
flip. He has claws. He
okay,
doesn't have
well.
hands like regular humans do. He can't properly
Alright.
grip on the sand.
Then I'll just pull him up. I just reach my hand down and then pull him up.
Alright, he gets pulled up and he looks around. I felt like I was, I don't know, high on something. Like catnip
Feel
or
like you need
something.
some catnip?
No, I mean I could go for cat.
You sure? You sure? I'm working on something.
What are you working on?
We could like head into town, go to the spices or the apocryphy,
I feel catnip would
Go to
just
a
make
few
the situation
places.
worse. Especially now that we have someone of the bird variety. I don't know, came over, man. I'm sorry. It's kind of like this. It's kind of like this ancient and all-powerful being has taken over me and controlling my character, making me act out of, I don't know, character. I would never do this
Okay.
normally.
Wait.
Okay, it's clear that he's actually been eating too much sand. He's got too much
The
sand.
metagaming is real here.
You have to metagame. It's fine. And as he says this, you hear him. You see you hear. Well, fuck. What am I saying? You hear not Pro. You hear Maple yell, "Hey, jump in the water! It'll probably kill you down." And Candle nods. He's like, "Yeah, I'll probably jump in the water. That might be for the best." And he jumps into kind of just jumps into the water, and you see him cat swimming. How do cats swim? Is it like a doggy paddle?
Yeah, it's similar to a dog paddle.
But I'm pretty sure, yeah, it would be like a doggy paddle.
Yeah, except it's a bit more graceful because he's a humanoid.
As
Then-
graceful as a cat can be.
What do you mean as graceful as a cat can be? Cat is the definition of graceful. So there's a spell called Cat's Grace.
Nah, bro.
You got Bull Strength and you got Cat's Grace.
My cat has none of that.
Oh, your cats are stupid.
He is! He's my stupid little baby, okay?
You see Perella sigh and continue swimming. You goes back into the water and swims. Again, this time not in a shark form. What do y'all do? Are y'all going to join them in the ocean?
My character is now averse to the water and instead gonna hang out in the shade.
No, that's fair.
Gertrude will make him a rock
Just goes
bear.
back to laying in the sand, enjoying the warmth.
You can lay. What's Gertrude doing?
Gertrude was gonna make Darius a rock launcher.
Oh, Aqua? A lawn chair?
Rock, land. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Darius, you see Gertrude start earthbending you in front of you, and it kind of forms into a chair made out of some solid-looking sand rock,
Yo.
just for you to kind of lay down in.
Yeah.
Yo, I call it sandstone.
Yeah, sandstone.
I can make a company called Darude Sandstone.
Darude.
Yeah, and then jump into the water.
Okay. So,
Just eyes it. Tries to keep it cool though. Can't see it.
I see. So as you're swimming, and everyone around you is kind of relaxing and stuff, you all hear Maple suddenly scream. And, you're suddenly, Gertrude, since you're the only non-NPC in the water, roll a, dexterity check.
My goodness. Roll what, sorry?
Dexterity check?
Dexterity?
Yeah. Or dexterity saving throw.
I got a 7.
A 7 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Going in the dice wheel.
Yeah, as you're swimming, you hear Maple scream, and then as you hear Maple scream, you're suddenly grabbed by a giant tentacle. And it wraps around you, it wraps around everyone in the water, and as it brings you high, it brings everyone high into the air, you hear dreadful, loud, and heart-splitting screech as the Kraken appears from below the ocean. Roll initiative.
Oh, shit! The Kraken was real. It was real.
I wasn't joking. Y'all are gonna
Kraken is
fight the
real.
Kraken.
It has the One Piece.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I think I heard that wrong. Did you say crackhead?
Kraken.
There's a crackhead. No, there's a
I
crackhead
now,
in water.
I am now aware of why
No,
the cat went ballistic.
Because of the Kraken? Yeah. He was like, that's why I was going crazy, the Kraken. I'm gonna have y'all know I rolled really high for the Kraken's initiative, but it gets a +0 to initiative. So
25.
Oh god, I always roll low on initiative. I don't fucking get it, bro. I don't get it.
It
It's like my
w-
dice are like, oh, you're rolling initiative? Word, bro. Here, have a fucking 6.
it will
A 6, bro.
it will, however, do get a surprise round on everyone that's in the water.
That's not me.
Okay.
Ain't me either. I'm enjoying the sand.
25,
Hey,
6,
land brothers.
14, or 17. And as you're all preparing to fight, for the fight of your lives, you hear two people in the air say, "Not my daughter, you overgrown sea slug!" As you see both King Alistair and Rift driving straight down. Fire and lightning surrounding them both as they form a giant lightning spear of fire and pierce through the Kraken's skull, killing it instantly. The Kraken's grip on y'all loosen, and Vince and you all fall back into the ocean as purple blood starts to fill the ocean.
Shit, glad I'm not swimming in that.
Gargantua will drag it to the beach. Then she'll make a table out of rock. She'll start cutting it up. If you can.
Just gonna scoot on over next to her. Are you making food?
What are y'all doing?
Well, we're in combat,
Yes.
aren't we?
No, you're not. Kraken's dead.
We're not?
Yep.
Why roll initiative?
It's a trick, y'all.
I wasted a good roll!
My roll was a 14. That was my highest roll of the night.
I'm gonna let you know
Always
now.
seem to have
16
roll
isn't a
high.
good roll for initiative. 25,
Not bad.
It's
Um,
over 20. I consider that good.
you always go last.
Versus my 6, bro. Like,
Is Ruru here as well, or is he not here?
As far as you know, he's not here. He's off now.
electoral
Acting.
perception.
As you look around, wondering where Rimuru is, you actually see Queen, the Queen, right next to you, on the beach, and you see her practically glowing in her swimsuit. Yeah, you see the Queen right next to you as you look around. What do you do?
Let's shrug and ask Maple if there's any octopus-based foods that she can cook.
Mabel's still in the water. She's trying to get out of the
Drag it out.
You just shout to her while she's swimming back.
He's a sucker for seafood and is waiting anxiously to see if this squid is gonna get cooked.
Squid, it's a kraken.
Alright,
Kraken,
I've got a
squid, same damn thing. It'll taste the same.
is it floating away by chance, getting sucked back into the ocean, or does someone need to grab that?
When you saw the king and Rift dive straight down through the kraken skull, you saw that as they dive straight down, one of them appeared to grab its tentacle and drag it down with them, as if they weren't finished with it.
Gertrude grabbed some of it.
Gertrude, it was impossible for Gertrude to grab any of it because it was way too big for her.
No, I'm sad. I don't get to eat it.
Yeah.
Still part of the tentacles, so you can grab them both.
Cruella flies slowly down to meet her mom. She's like, "Mom, what are you doing here? Or out of the castle? I thought." Cruella stops herself
Is that
short.
why you're wearing skimpy clothes around guys?
Never mind. Thanks for the save. It's nice to see you again. Kind of looks at Rogar like, "What the fuck did you say about my mom?" Like, I'll beat the shit out of you. They hug each other, And the queen smiles. After we heard what happened from Rivali and the fact that you all staying here, we decided to drop by. It's a pretty short walk now that the village has an active teleportation circle. Um, and at this point, you see the king walking out of the ocean, dragging the huge, and he drags the huge kraken alongside of him. Hey, Rimuru, can you make something using this?
So we're gonna take a bite of it.
At this point, you see Maple riding you as a shark out of the ocean, and she's like, "Rimuru is here," and then Rimuru appears alongside Rivali. Yeah, hey, thanks for taking care of that kraken, Alistair.
Always has been.
And yeah, I can cook us up something. Hand it over. And then you see Alistair effortlessly.
He's still eating it.
Who's eating it?
I said Rogar ran over and took a bite out of it. He's eating it.
Oh, you see him, Alistair kind of looks at him like, you might want to let go. Unless you can fly. At which point, he tosses he grabs the tentacle of the kraken, and he lifts and he kind of throws it in the air, and at that point, are you still biting it?
No, we let go of it. Once it goes up out of his mouth, it's like yanked it out of his mouth.
Okay. It goes high into the air, and at this point, you see how big this creature really was. It's a gargantuan creature. And as you see the shadow completely eclipse the sun, and it just blots out any light coming down.
Is Rock here as well?
Rock? No, he's not. Rock is not here.
Why isn't here?
At this point, you see Rimmer pull out a sword and jump up into the air, and you see him in less than a second. He slices the entire kraken into small, bite-sized pieces. And as they're all falling down and it's raining kraken meat, Ravati kind of jumps up and catches all the falling pieces, neatly stacking them on top of each other. Rimmer lands on the sand and he looks at he looks at Candle, Rogar, and the king. And is like, we got 3 hot men here. Why don't you go ahead and light that pile of meat up?
Rogar uses flame breath on it.
And the king is like, no, son, that's not how you do it. You do it like this. And you see fire just spout out both of his he kind of forms like this Kamehameha stance, and you see fire spitting out of both of his hands as it engulfs the entire pile of meat. It's like, use your hands like this.
Rogar immediately taking this as a challenge and being competitive, casts a 7th-tier fireball into the air.
Oh, you want to use spells now, huh? You see him as he's holding the fire blast. He shifts it to one hand.
I will keep going. Don't test.
And you see him shoot his own level 9 fireballs into the sky. You see him shoot out multiple, and he just keeps going. Like, you want to keep going? In comparison, as one of his level 9 fireballs goes up next to yours, you see his is like, it's just 2 levels, but it is way bigger. And as it goes down,
2 levels is the difference between a sandstorm and a wish spell.
Exactly.
I mean, true.
The queen kind of fans herself and was like, man, it's feeling kind of hot in here. Oh my god, what are y'all standing in shit?
You just now see. Wait, no, I got it. Okay,
That's the wrong gift.
You want your level 9 fireball? Okay.
Oh wait, no,
man,
I'm
I
gonna.
got you. I got you.
I'm gonna support Rogar by feeding Aaron to the fireball.
Let's go. Okay, wait. So that's not all. Hold on. So we're getting. So we're getting another level 7. We're getting another level 7 fireball, but we're also going to be casting Melf's Minute Meteors at tier 6, which is going to give me another 6 little meteors that are going to add to that. I'm going to spend 6 of my, how many do I have here? Hold on, what is it? I have 13 sorcery points, so I'm going to spend 6 of them to then be able to twin magic to do it again. So we have 2 level 7 fireballs with Melf's Minute Meteors, which is going to fire 2 of the meteors to go along with it. Then we're going to do another 6 of, or the last 6 of my sorcery points to add in 6 d4s of damage to it, which hopefully I assume that means it gets it bigger. Can I roll all? No, I'm doing the full everything straight into the air. I don't care what happens. I don't care what comes falling down.
I'm also helping him by feeding Aaron to it.
No, maybe you gotta put rocks into it.
And that entire time, I'm just staring this man dead in the eyes, like, bro.
As you do this, he's like, "I might be a bit too much, son. We're gonna burn the Kraken."
Again, old man.
As you're setting all of this into the air and it's coming down, you see he stops completely firebending and just looks straight up at it. You see him jump up to meet it, and you see him kind of just like get all the fire that was about to come down and just kind of absorb it into his own. You see him absorb all of that into his own spell and shoot it back up, effectively redirecting your entire spell.
Okay, hold on a minute. I want to test I want to look at something real quick here. Then let me just use the roll command. I want to see how much damage that this man was able to just haphazardly catch and throw away. Hold on a minute.
He had the legendary reaction.
Okay. This is 24 d6s plus each minute meteor is 2 d6, so there were 2 of that, so 4 more d6s. And then the sorcery points, how many did I use? 6, so 64s. There we go. What do we have? 131 damage! This
Man, that's a little.
casually palms.
Alright,
Well-
can I try and make a vacuum around all this fire?
No.
No, that's fair.
Everybody's gonna be like, "You should stop there before it gets out of hand."
I can imagine Candle and you just all of a sudden getting a message of 24 d6 plus 4 d6.
They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
That's not even my whole health bar.
Yeah, the king. As the king lands, you see like this dark aura of like shadows kind of disappear from around him. I'm like, wow, that was real impressive.
Uh-huh.
Grumbles. No, Rogar doesn't even answer him because he casually just threw it away. He somehow knew that it would do exactly 131 and just looks away.
No, I'm serious, son. No one's made me go into a dark farm since since that monster.
My character's gonna sit back down.
I'm not ready to look it out. I'm just waiting for the food to be done so I can eat it peacefully.
Oh yeah.
You're making tables with the rocks. Rock bending.
Oh yeah. He kind of looks at the pile of Kraken meat and is like, "Oh yeah, that was done way before you sent out that huge spell. You would have burned it otherwise." And everyone was like, "Yeah, it's a good thing y'all stopped when you did. Otherwise, we wouldn't really have anything to cook."
I would have done with the Hydra if I was there and I casted that. 131. That wasn't even the max though, because I could have done hastened.
I think
So
that that wouldn't have killed the Hydra, but it would have been close.
Definitely would have disintegrated the dead body though.
that wasn't even the max damage though. That's the thing. Like I could have gotten a high roll and could have fucking obliterated it.
Yeah.
Was that just one spell?
No,
No.
so that's like that's like the extent of what I can do. Like I'll like use a bunch of sorcery points to add damage to it or to make the dex save basically impossible to achieve.
Too bad there's
It's like
no.
I can do that kind of stuff to it, but
Too bad there's no. Honestly, I think I'm gonna add that natural 1 roll where our natural 20 roll where if you roll a crit, I think I might add that to high level spells as well, just so that the ones that you get don't happen you as much. Because I mean you only had 2 ones, but that's still yeah.
those could have been the ones from the
But like
D6s.
so like if you
So
ended
that
up
could have been fun.
like if you end up using like 6 level 7 spells in conjunction and everything you roll is a 1, I think I might be like, I'll just make those 1s into 6s.
I still had an extra sorcery point too, so I could have added another D4 into that, or I could have used another meta magic because I can use 2 a day.
Is there no maximized meta magic?
No, I'm pretty sure it's just twin. You're only allowed to choose, and 2 that I have chosen are twinned and hastened.
No, not those.
I don't know if you can choose a 3rd one or not at higher levels, but at the moment I just have those 2. I don't know what other meta magic ones there are. Those 2 just seemed like the best ones.
I might add maximize for when y'all get to the epic levels, just so you can have that satisfaction at least.
Hell yeah.
Nothing feels better when you can roll a maximized 25d6 damage. Trust me.
Some other things you can do careful spell to make things, you can make the spells go around creatures, like, not hitting your entire party. Distance spells, you can have it cast from far away. Empower spells, I think that's, if you roll 1s, you reroll, I think. Extended spell, heightened spell, quickened spell, seeking spell, subtle spell, I'm not gonna go over the rest.
I thought those were only
Oh,
available
there
to
is a
wizards.
maximized spell. Oh, but you
Yeah.
get it at level 16. Oh.
No, you're almost there.
Okay. Almost there.
Um,
Hell yeah. What am I
yeah.
gonna trade out for that though? Because I can only have 2.
What
Unless
are
I
the
get
2
a
you
3rd
have?
slot.
What are the 2 you have?
I have
Hasten
twinned
and-
and hastened. Hasten makes it so that I can increase the dex save. So I have it at 7. It's at 17 naturally right now, but I can add a D4 onto that. So if I were to roll a 4, the dex save would have to be 21 to be able to have the damage.
I'd say switch it with hasten, because you're gonna get items that increase your spell DC save naturally anyway as you keep playing the game.
True. I have to do
Hey.
twinned and maximize both.
Wind and maximum, those are that's the combo. That's how one of my in my first campaign I was doing, that's how one of our players ended up casting basically Kamehameha and dealing like over 1,000 fire damage to an opponent.
Bro.
Yeah, she basically had to charge it up for like 3 turns, and then it fired a giant beam of basically force. Yeah, and because I told them like the way because before they thought the maximize spell worked, it would maximize the first d6, not all of them. But then I told them no, it maximizes all of the d6, or all the dice rather. So yeah. Anyway, as you all finish cooking the Kraken, the king looks at Rimuru. So, how's that old artificer doing? It's been a couple weeks since I heard from him. Rimuru nods. Ah, right. He was part of your party before. He's actually training someone now. Funny that you should mention him. Rimuru points at Gertrude and Rogar. He's training their kid. And then Rimuru looks at you. He's nearly done training, by the way. After a couple more days, he's going to go on his own journey of self-discovery and growth, as his master did. You might encounter him during your own travels.
You hear that, Rogar? We're gonna see our boy.
See your boy. Hi, boy. Better be able to make us good stuff. See what he's learned.
Yeah. The king nods. I see, I see. And Rimuru, if I recall, you spilled the beans, right? He looks at you. About you being my niece? Rimuru shakes his head. No, she came out with that herself. I told them about how your mom sealed the tainted one. The king smiles. You know who else sealed the tainted one? My mom!
I'm disappointed in you on so many levels right now. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that.
Man, I just kind of just spaced out.
I had to make the joke as soon as I realized, wait, we're talking about his mom. uh, anyway, that didn't actually happen. The king smiles, and, I'm sorry about what happened. It was entirely my decision to put you into that orphanage. I promised your mom I'd keep you safe, and at the time, Rift was in no condition to look. Rift interrupts him. If I may, Your Highness, you don't need to bear any blame for what happened. Rift looks at you. The monster who killed my wife, your mother, is to blame. If he wasn't trying to unseal that beast, we wouldn't have had to hide you.
Which one you was a princess?
You kind of looks at you looks at Gertrude and like, yeah, weren't you there when I said
I may have forgotten.
yeah, my birth parents, they're Rift and the late princess. So I'm technically Proella's cousin. Proella nods. It's like having my own sister.
I guess it'd be nicer to you.
You can treat me the same as you always have, Gertrude. I wouldn't have it any other way. I may be a princess by blood, but I'm still your friend by. I'm still your same old friend.
Okay, we're not.
And my character's just sitting here not really knowing who any of these guys really are.
Well, you know who the king.
I'm still reading my book.
Well, yeah, but like, I don't really know. You know.
He doesn't know them personally.
Yeah.
Rogar reads.
What are you reading, Rogar?
Rogar the reader.
That's
I didn't know
Rogar
you
the
could
child picker to you.
Yeah,
It's
he did a
try
really good
in
job
my
picking
name.
those child.
Is there? Wait, hold on. Is that where the little like probes is still following me, keeping an eye on me?
Yeah, probably, so I don't kick any souls.
I just point up to it. You see that? You see that? The kingdom is watching me because of what I did.
I'm wanted in 7 kingdoms.
Well, you're not wanted. You're wanted in one kingdom, but you're not wanted here.
We can change that.
It's okay, Rogar, I want you.
Thanks, Gertrude. I love you.
Anyway, the king laughs and be like, y'all are going to meet the poet, correct?
Poet?
Poet?
You remember Sanka slaps his head. You forgot already? I just gave you that quest.
I'm not very smart.
You nods. And Pearlie's like, yeah, he gave us a quest where after this one we need to go meet up with the poet and talk to him about any other children that might be related to us, basically. And to find out where exactly the cult is hiding. I have a good idea. The king nods. Well, I should take Elizabeth back before she gets sick out here. And the queen is like, I'll be fine. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of the session here.
Oh.
Was it a short one? Kinda, yeah, 1 hour. Well, it wasn't Well, I mean, it's usually 4 hours, but yeah, I had to cut this one short because like any more will be going into the lore territory, and I don't want like too many people missing it.
Mm.
As it stands, there's not a lot of. I'm missing 2 people. I mean, if only Kira were missing, we could do it. Um.
We're missing Shia.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Shia. What's the? We'll talk about that later. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording now.